All right, number 9 all together now.
Yum.
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 You're looking at the first FDA-approved lab-grown salmon.
Oh.
A startup called Wild Type made it. They're cultivated fish it's the first of its kind to get approval for public consumption. They started with living cells from Pacific salmon. Living cells. If you want to try it, and we know you do, it's now available in Portland. The FDA described the salmon is safe as comparable foods produced by other methods. And what makes this particularly unique is that Wild Type is creating sushi-grade saku cuts that will be eaten raw. These cuts are served as sashimi and are not cooked.
That's fun.
Number 8, not to alarm anyone, but Earth's door to hell is starting to close.
No.
Yeah. It's otherwise known as the Darvaza gas crater
Yeah, of
in
course.
Turkmenistan, which is what Paul's wife calls him every now and again. It's been burning nonstop since 1971. The exact cause remains a mystery, but at that time, of course, Soviet geologists were surveying land in the area and may have accidentally drilled into an underground gas pocket. Engineers ignited the crater to prevent poisonous gases from spreading. The fire has been burning ever since, but according to government safety officials, the door to hell may finally be shutting down on its own. The reduction in fires is nearly threefold, and all evidence suggests the end is nigh. The end of the fires, not the end of the world.
All right, number 7, we have we talked about corn sweat
Yeah, I think we
before?
have.
All right,
A little bit,
yeah. As things heat up this summer, this could really exacerbate that. We have a lot of corn in Illinois, Iowa, Indiana, Michigan, and that corn goes through something that's called evapotranspiration. To cool off, the plants release water into the air. An acre of corn can release 4,000 gallons of water a day, and that makes a really hot day really humid. And the hotter it gets, the more the corn sweats, and that makes it especially hot for especially hot nights because that corn sweat hangs in the air into the evening hours. I'm an old corn detaster from back in the day.
Yeah.
And so I can tell you, it is sweaty out there. So those are fun times.
All right, number 6, check out Robot Bear. It's from the BBC show Spy in the Wild. The robot bears are there to watch and record grizzly bears. They gather valuable information as the real bears.
That's not fooling any bear.
That's not real.
They want to watch the bear and record the bears gobbling up all the salmon during the spawning season. Check out John Downer Productions for more great videos.
That's great.
No?
It's not the
And,
same one, is it?
You can watch the show on the BBC One, but no, I think there.
It's like a bear if it took an 8 ball.
Wow, it moves.
Yeah.
Wow,
this
that's
is
awesome,
fun.
actually.
And is there someone in there or not?
I think it's a robot. It's a robot bear. Look at
Wow. That can't be a
really.
robot.
Look at that.
Goes to show you, they're pretty easy to fool.
Yeah.
These bears.
Look at here's an interaction.
Let's see
mating
what's
season?
going on here. Wow.
Wow.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah, he knows something's
Look at
going
those
on.
Come on, let's
claws.
have some fun.
Yeah, I guess, no. Looks harmless enough.
They are awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. Boy, number 5, something random that you didn't know about Princess Diana. She came up with the term cleavage bags. I haven't heard that phrase before. Diana used them to cover her cleavage when she got out of the cars. This became one of her signature moves since she had photographers basically capturing her every move. Designer Anya Hinmark often worked with Diana and collaborated with her to design those cleavage bags. The cleavage bags kept the paparazzi from getting any unwanted glimpses. Very clever and stylish. Another reason why she was an icon.
What a boo.
Oh, there
You just wear a turtleneck. What do
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Turtleneck doesn't work for every occasion, Larry. And
That's
the
not
dress
what you
might
said.
be good. I can wear one every day.
yeah.
but you know.
Cleavage bag.
Number 4, in a recent article, History.com presents a good question. Why are so many ancient statues missing their noses?
It is a good question.
Yeah, that's a good
Obviously, many statues across many different civilizations have survived, but most have at least some sort of damage, like chipped marble or a broken off arm. But a very large number of the statues are missing a nose. Well, in many ancient cultures, statues weren't just art, they held spiritual or symbolic power, especially in Egypt. And the missing nose is often attributed to the belief that the statue's spirit lived in the nose, since this is the entryway for breathing and living. So, removing the nose was seen as a way to kill the statue's spirit, preventing it from breathing.
That's a good idea.
And if you happen to be an ancient person looting a tomb, removing the nose also prevented the statue from retaliating or causing harm.
Oh, good.
Interesting.
That makes a lot
They know
of
you can breathe through your mouth.
Yeah.
Right? That's-
We got some mouth breathers here.
Number 3, just like Gwyneth Paltrow,
Oh,
Americans
the
love to
worst.
hate Meghan Markle. She is constantly getting ripped in the headlines, and people claim she's annoying and that she's thirsty. That's not stopping them from buying up all the overpriced stuff she's selling. The Duchess of Sussex's lifestyle brand, As Ever, went on sale here in America last week, and guess what? It's all sold out.
Wow.
If you're looking for some $14 raspberry fruit spread in keepsake packaging, good luck. It's sold out.
Really?
Which is a shame, since Meghan crafted the jam herself in her very own kitchen.
Really?
And
I
maybe,
don't know if that's true.
Robin, it's true. Maybe you've been longing for Meghan's $15 tin of tiny, vibrant, edible flower petals.
Yeah.
I know I have. They promise to make every dish magical.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
do. Well, you're going to have to learn to live with disappointment.
Come on.
Same goes for the crepe mix and the herbal lemon tea. Every single item on the website is sold out, which means clearly not everybody hates Meghan Markle.
Or maybe it's this, make
only
everyone
made-
feel like.
Yeah, maybe it's
you
her
know,
husband buying it
you
all up
right, yeah.
to make her feel good.
Or maybe there was only 30 of each thing
Right,
and they
create
sold
a
out
false
right. Who
sense
knows?
of excitement.
Who knows? All right, number 2. Here's a secret from Colombia for how to make a perfect and delicious beef tenderloin.
Ooh, all right.
You wrap it in a wine-soaked towel. It's called lomo al trapo. So
Okay.
you season the outside of the meat with some red pepper flakes, oregano, and lots of salt. Then you soak a kitchen towel in red wine and really soak it. Then you wrap that tenderloin in the wet wine towel, kind of like a burrito. You grill it on medium for 20 minutes.
How
Most of the
about
towel
that?
That's right on the coals.
most of the towel will burn right off. What happens is the wine gets soaked into the meat as it cooks while the seasoning creates a hard crust. But what happens to that paper towel? You eat
Yeah,
it
the
with
dinner
paper?
towel. Use your
No, no.
neighbors.
Look at that. Look at the results speak for
It's a
themselves,
real
though.
towel, yeah.
No, it's a paper towel.
No, it's a
No,
real
the
towel.
video
That's a
is-
real-
I don't
that's a
know.
kitchen
Really?
towel.
Yeah, it wasn't paper.
Yeah.
So the regular towel burned off?
Yeah.
Yeah, paper towel disintegrate in 2 seconds.
Just cotton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have too many towels in our houses anyway.
You're trying
One
to
of
get
those
rid
bath
of
towels.
Right. Can I cook hot dogs in a water bottle so I can get rid of those?
Right.
Oh, man.
All right, number 1, Larry. Hit
All
it.
right, Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys died yesterday at the age of 82. Among several masterpieces he created was the song Good Vibrations. It was the band's 3rd Billboard #1 hit, and it cost $16,000 to make in 1966, which some say was the most expensive single ever produced in music history up to that time. Many years later, Wilson talked about how he created the song.
Hi, this is Brian Wilson. When I was around, 10, 12 years old, my mom and I were walking to the market one day, and a dog started barking at us. And I went, Mom, why is that dog barking at us? She goes, son, because some dogs pick up vibrations from people and not from other people. And when they pick up bad vibrations, they bark. And so I said, well, what about good vibrations? She said, well, sometimes they pick up good vibrations. And so one day I was with Mike Love at my house in Beverly Hills, and I told him I had a song that goes, bom, boom, bom, bom, boom, bom, bom, bom. And I went, you know what, Mike? I would like to call it Good Vibrations. He goes, how's this? I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the... And it fit to the music. And then boom, 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 boom. It went together. And that started out our project Good Vibrations right there.
I love the colorful clothes you wear and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair. on the wind that lifts her perfume through the air. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me
Good Vibrations was a pocket symphony, which my publicist Derek Taylor coined the phrase pocket symphony. He like a little 3-minute and 35-second pocket symphony, going through different stages of music, you know, like from cellos, exciting cellos, to like lilting pianos and voices and stuff, you know, and then going into I'm picking up good vibration, and then gotta keep those. It goes through stages. So it was a record like You've Lost That Love and Feeling that went through stages of music.
gotta keep those loving good vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations.
The late Brian Wilson talking about good vibrations. That is the 9 at 9.